morning, everyone. Fun facts in Bonus Life. Lawyers. They come, expect a big prepayment, and then just shortly before the deadline for the court or whatever deadline we have, they quit. It's the same pattern for over a fucking year now. It's ridiculous. Last year, on 10th of November, all my lawyers, the personnel and the company on the same day, they quit. The main lawyer quit because he said the case is becoming too big. Yeah, you knew that. You surely knew that. So then the other lawyer leaves because he leaves. Like Eric recommended me and I don't know how I'm going to do it without Eric. Oh yeah, cool. Yeah, you guys don't know how you are going to do it and for him it's too big and you don't know how you are going to do it without Eric. Cool. But you think how I'm going to do it? I have no lawyer at all then because you both are leaving the same minute. You are not taking care that I'm going to have a lawyer and I'm also not a lawyer. Yeah. Contractually, we can do that. Yeah, contractually, morally not. Yeah, if Eric is leaving, then I cannot. You fucking pussy. You just a fucking pussy, okay? So they left. Just a side note, because it was recorded 2 weeks ago and was not really planned for LinkedIn, I didn't call him the P word. I just thought it. I still do. At least help me find a new lawyer, because the thing was, they left on the same minute they said they're gonna leave. And we had the same day a deadline. And they even did not send the letter. But we were working for weeks now to respond to this. At least send a fucking letter. They did not send the letter. And they also did not give me the letter to send. I had already paid the one lawyer $50,000 in advance. He left after 2 weeks. Then, around 10 p.m. in the evening, Eric just forwards me without a comment. Eric and Jonas, those two lawyers. They forward me almost the same letter. It's called Abmahnung. It was not a fucking Abmahnung. It was a triggering event. Is basically, you have the 20 days time to heal whatever they are saying you have breached, or else I would have been obliged to give my shares to a nominal price. And then I had 20 days to heal whatever they were saying I need to heal. The deadline was not met because the lawyers left, they took the letter with them. They also did not give me the prepayment back. So just fucking crooked lawyers. And they're Swiss. What I've experienced here with Swiss lawyers and Swiss government, this is crazy that is happening. So I had in 20 days to heal whatever they are saying. I had no lawyer, so I was also supposed to look for lawyers. And then one of the points that they were requesting was an audit in November, within 20 days, an audited year's financial. Anyways, so I had them to decide either you are going to focus on finding a lawyer, and most probably because by that time I had already changed within 6 months already 5 lawyers, and all of them, they just left with the same pattern. And they were really not on my side. And I was not only imagining. During that time, people would tell me, yeah, it's a stressful situation you're in. So of course I was not imagining it. They were manipulating my cases, but I could also not really focus on that. I had to look forward and I decided to defend myself. I had to respond to this triggering event by 6th of December. I was focusing first on that one. And then I finished my first legal letter as an amateur lawyer. And I must say, I was a little bit impressed by myself. Okay, you have some qualities here, huh? I mean, you can maybe become Banarama Drama Legal or something. I was figuring still out the name. During this period, when I had no lawyers, Jesus Christ, that was intense. They were bombarding me. Those were not bombs. There were atomic bombs shooting me from all sides. I need a kryptonite, so I have a shield that protects me. They were everywhere. I had to be all the time alert. It was, oh my God, thanks God I'm single. Because that I could not have handled, or no one could have handled me actually in that situation, because it was just very intense. Then the court cases came up, and so I had to have a legal team, because obviously I cannot defend myself in front of a judge. Mr. Judge, what am I going to tell him? On the 5th of April, I finally found a suitable legal team, 3 guys from the same law firm, obviously. 3 guys on assistant, because the case was it was a lot. It's physically a lot. You can imagine we had to offer evidence since 2021, all and in very detailed. So it's a very complex case, and so many the actors involved. I paid 200 fucking prepayment because those fucking lawyers, they would even not move before I don't do a prepayment. We signed a mandate on the 5th of April. The deadline for the court was on June 17th. And basically we just had to focus on that one. There was nothing else. We signed a contract on 5th of April in the morning. In the evening they had thousands of evidence already. 1 week before the deadline, and I was giving them clear instruction because by that time I did not really trust lawyers anymore. Not at all. I was controlling them very well, and after every meeting, every phone call, every feedback would be focused on the fraud. They would focus on fucking WhatsApp messages. Are you fucking kidding me? Period. Say did actually lie about its qualification. They actually committed fraud. They tried to devalue my company so that a billionaire can take it for free. They are lying in their ESG report year over year about fucking diversity, and they are a fucking fraud. Why are you focusing on WhatsApp messages? Then a week or so ago, a week before the deadline, I get the first draft. By that time, I was totally, how we say it in German, abgeklärt. I was like, okay, not what has happened. My legal team had written a softer version from the story what Steve Coltis is saying. It was so factually wrong. It was completely wrong, and you could not have misunderstood this kind of facts because there were facts, the dates, for instance, that were in the file. For instance, we have incorporated our company in 2016. They would say, yeah, in 2019 they have raised seed investment by Katjes, and then in 2021 it was rollout. I'm like, okay guys, but what did we do from 2016 and 2019 according to you? And then from 2019 to 2021, if you rolled out in 21 when Steve Coltis came in. So what did we do in between? Obviously they did not have an answer, right? So I would give it back. Everything needs to be changed. They refused. Those fucking bastards. They had gotten 200,000 in advance from me. They had written a factually completely wrong case. I was like, you have to correct it because it's just not true what you are saying. Yeah, but we think this is the best strategy. There is no strategy to lie in front of the court. You are lying. It just did not happen. And they refused, and then they quit. They quit. Once again, they quit per email. I still did not answer. And by that time, I'm even not surprised. And I had no emotions about it as well. I was not angry. Okay, cool, Bana. Go. I did not sleep for three days or so. And I wrote. And the AI confirmed because give me feedback AI. AI said my response to the court case is better than from the lawyers. And I trust the AI. I wrote the 200-page, very factual and very structural and chronological response. But because I did not have enough time, I was not able to send all the evidence. And we have on the 17th, we had to submit the response. I requested just on time an extension of the response. And then they gave me until the 20th of June. I also met that, so I sent the response, but I did not have enough time to prepare structurally the evidence because over 3,000 pages or so, it's a lot. Then I requested an extension after the deadline I had to actually pass, and that is very difficult in Switzerland to get. When the deadline has passed, then it's quite a hectic. And then I got today the response from the court. I got my first extension approved to the court. I think I need business cards now because I'm a lawyer now, and I think lawyers have business cards, and I still need to figure out in what I'm specialized because I feel I'm in all the fields very good. Yeah. Panorama Legal. If you need anything. I'm good in Swiss law. German is a little bit, but you can trust me. You can trust me. Yeah, that's the story, guys. I'm defending myself.